While everyone's staring at their crypto apps, praying the next meme coin goes to the moon, they're missing where the real, quiet wealth is being built. They're glued to the charts, riding a high of euphoria 1 minute and feeling crushed the next. It's a giant, global casino, and we all know the house usually wins. That whole world is just a high-stress lottery ticket. It's a full-time job that pretends to be an investment, needing your constant attention, nerves of steel, and a whole lot of luck. But what if I told you a small but growing group of investors is generating predictable, life-changing passive income without ever checking a price chart? They're building hands-off revenue streams that just work 24/7, whether the market is soaring or crashing. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the top 3 obscure digital assets creating this hands-off profit, completely under the radar. These aren't speculative tokens or some passing trend. These are functional assets you can invest in today to start earning real, passive income. So you'll want to stick around because the third asset is a game changer that bridges the digital and real worlds in a way very few people get, and it's set for explosive growth. Welcome to Wealth Saga, the channel where we decode the future of wealth. Before we jump in, do me a quick favor and hit the like button. It tells YouTube we're delivering real value, and it helps more people ditch the gambling mindset and start building actual digital wealth. Alright, let's get into it. The big idea here is simple. We're shifting your focus from risky crypto trading to building a solid portfolio of income-generating digital assets. The difference is everything. One is about chasing a higher price. The other is about creating cash flow. One is a gamble, the other is a business. The assets we're about to cover aren't defined by hype, but by what they do. And because they provide a real service, people will pay to use them, creating a steady income stream for you, the owner. We're going way beyond the noise of Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're important, sure, but they're just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. We're heading into the territory where digital ownership meets real-world utility to create automated money-making engines. Section 1. Obscure asset number 1. The digital landlord, rentable and utility NFTs. Let's kick things off with our first asset, and I know what you might be thinking. NFTs. But I need you to completely forget the cartoon apes and pixelated punks for a minute. That was just the first draft. We are in a much more mature, and honestly, more profitable, phase now. The hang-up for most people is they still think NFTs are just overpriced JPEGs. They see them as digital collectibles that are only valuable if you can find a bigger fool to sell to. That's like looking at the invention of the internet and just seeing it as a way to send fancy letters. It totally misses the point. The real opportunity lies in a new class of utility-based NFTs. These aren't just pictures, they're functional digital assets. Think of them less like a painting and more like a piece of digital real estate, a key to a private club or a software license. And the most powerful way to generate passive income from them is through NFT renting. So, what exactly is a rentable NFT? It's a token that gives its owner a specific right or ability that someone else would pay to use for a short time. You, the owner, can then lease this ability to another user for a fee, all without ever giving up ownership. This is all done automatically through smart contracts on special rental platforms, so once you own the asset, the process is truly passive. Let's break this down into the 3 most profitable niches for rentable NFTs. First up, the easiest one to grasp, in-game assets. Think about the massive economies inside games like Fortnite, World of Warcraft, or Axie Infinity. Gamers spend billions on in-game items, skins, weapons, tools. But historically, you never really owned those items. You just bought a license to use them. With blockchain gaming, you actually own the asset. Now, imagine a super rare sword in a popular game that lets players beat a tough boss and get valuable loot. Not everyone can afford to drop $1,000 on that sword, but they'd happily pay $10 to rent it for a weekend to go on a quest with their friends. As the owner of that sword NFT, you can list it on a rental marketplace. A gamer pays the fee, and a smart contract gives them temporary access. After the weekend, access is automatically revoked and returned to you. All you did was collect the income. You're not playing the game, you're the arms dealer for the players. This is happening right now on platforms like ReNFT.app and Double, which are creating these rental markets and turning static game items into assets that generate yield. The second huge niche is virtual land and event spaces. Step 1. Find a profitable niche and asset. This is where you need to do your homework. Don't just buy any random NFT. Look for assets with real, rentable utility. Ask yourself, is there a clear reason someone would want to rent this? Check the user base of the game, the foot traffic in the metaverse, or the value of the community it unlocks. Step 2. Acquire the NFT. You'll typically buy the NFT from a marketplace like OpenSea or directly from the project. Be ready, good utility NFTs are investments and can have a significant upfront cost. But remember, the goal isn't to flip it for a profit, but to get an asset that produces income. Step 3. List it on a rental platform. Once you have the asset, you connect your crypto wallet to a rental protocol like ReNFT.app or IQ protocol. You set your rental price and duration. The platform's smart contract handles the rest, making sure the asset is used correctly and returned safely to your wallet. Step 4. Collect passive income. The rental fees are dropped right into your wallet automatically. After the initial setup, your work is done. You're now earning income from a digital asset that's working for you 24/7. Of course, there are risks. NFT markets can be volatile, and your asset's value could go down. There's also smart contract risk. Section 2. Obscure asset, the AI employee, automated digital products. Our second asset takes us from owning to creating, but with a twist that makes it truly passive. We're talking about building and selling automated products powered by artificial intelligence. The issue with most online businesses, e-commerce, content creation, you name it, is that they demand your constant attention. You have to write the posts, manage the inventory, talk to clients. You haven't built a passive income stream, you've just built yourself another job. The fix is to use AI not just as a tool, but as an automated employee that runs the business for you. In 2025, AI can handle entire workflows, from product creation to marketing and sales. This lets you build assets that you create once and can sell forever with almost no ongoing work. Let's look at the 3 best models for this. First, the easiest way to start, the AI promptpreneur. Millions of people and businesses use AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Midjourney every single day. But there's a massive gap between using these tools and using them well. The AI's output is only as good as the prompt you give it, and most people are terrible at writing good prompts. That's where you come in. As a promptpreneur, you're essentially selling instructions for talking to an AI. You create and sell high-quality, pre-made AI prompts as digital products. The overhead is practically zero. All you need is your brain and a computer. You're not selling software. You're selling expertly crafted text that unlocks the power of someone else's. Just think of the niches. You could create a Midjourney prompt pack for hyper-realistic food photos for restaurants, or a ChatGPT prompt bundle for writing high-converting emails for online store owners. These are tailored solutions for real business problems. The process is simple. Find a niche where people are struggling with AI. Craft a set of top-tier, reusable prompts. Package them into a PDF or a Notion template and sell it on a marketplace like Gumroad or Etsy. Once it's created and listed, the sales and delivery are completely automated. A customer buys it, the platform handles the payment and sends the file. You could be earning money in your sleep. Top sellers are already pulling in over $5,000 a month just from selling these prompt bundles. The second model is a step up in complexity but also in potential reward. The automated AI-powered service. Here, you're not just selling prompts. You're building a simple, specialized AI tool that does one specific job. And with today's no-code platforms and AI APIs, you don't even need to be a developer. For example, marketers constantly need to repurpose content. They write one blog post and then have to turn it into a Twitter thread, a LinkedIn post, and an email newsletter. It's a huge time sink. You could build an AI as a service product that automates this. A user pastes in their blog post, and your tool, powered by an AI in the background, spits out perfectly formatted content for 5 different social media platforms. Section 3. Obscure asset, the DeFi banker, automated yield aggregators. Our third and final asset takes us deep into decentralized finance, or DeFi, but miles away from the wild speculation you see in the news. We're going to become our own bank, a smarter, automated bank that works 24/7 to find the best returns. The problem with your normal bank is that it's slow and the returns are pathetic. A high-yield savings account might give you a few percent a year, if you're lucky, while your money's real value gets eaten by inflation. Even in crypto, many people just buy tokens and pray the price goes up, which is a total crapshoot. The solution is to put your digital assets to work using DeFi, but in a way that's automated and optimized for you. The secret isn't to frantically chase the best interest rates yourself, but to use something called a yield aggregator. Think of a yield aggregator as a brilliant, automated financial advisor for your crypto. In DeFi, there are thousands of ways to earn interest, or yield, on your assets. You can lend them on platforms like Aave, provide liquidity on Uniswap, or stake them in different protocols. Each one offers a different interest rate that changes constantly. Trying to manually move your funds around to chase the highest yield would be a full-time job, and transaction fees would eat up your profits. A yield aggregator solves this entire problem. It's a platform that pools everyone's money together and uses smart contracts to automatically find and switch to the highest yielding opportunities across all of DeFi in real time. It's a set-it-and-forget-it system for maximizing your passive income. Let's break down how this works. The whole concept is built around things called vaults. A platform like Yearn Finance, one of the originals, offers different vaults for different crypto assets. Let's say you have some stablecoins, which are pegged to a currency like the US dollar. You want to earn interest on them without worrying about price swings. You'd find the USDC vault on Yearn Finance and deposit your USDC into it. From that point on, your work is done. Behind the scenes, the vault's smart contract gets to work. It automatically deploys the capital. The vault takes the pooled funds and lends them out on the most profitable lending protocol at that exact moment. It optimizes for rewards. Many DeFi protocols give out bonus rewards. The vault is coded to not only earn interest but also to claim these bonus tokens. Auto compounds the yield. This is where the magic happens. The vault periodically harvests all the interest and rewards it has earned, sells them for more of the original asset, in this case USDC, and redeposits that back into the vault. This creates a compounding effect that grows your money way faster than simple interest. It's like having an investment that automatically reinvests its own dividends every few hours. As a user, you see none of this. You just see your balance in the vault going up. You can withdraw your money anytime. It's the power of complex financial strategies, made simple and completely passive. Let's look at the different types of aggregators you can use. For the conservative investor, blue chip aggregators. Platforms like Yearn Finance are the gold standard. They focus on secure, heavily audited strategies for major assets like stablecoins and Ethereum. The returns might be more conservative, say 4% to 12% on stablecoins, but they put security first. For anyone looking for returns that crush the bank without taking on wild risk, this is the place to start. For the multi-chain explorer, cross-chain optimizers. DeFi isn't just on Ethereum. Other blockchains like Arbitrum and Polygon have their own opportunities. A platform like Beefy Finance specializes in this, offering vaults across more than a dozen different blockchains. This lets you diversify and find opportunities on chains with lower fees. Beefy is known for being user-friendly, making it a great choice for beginners who want to explore. For the advanced strategist, specialized aggregators. Some aggregators, like Convex Finance, focus on maximizing the rewards from a single, complex protocol. The strategies are more intricate, but the potential rewards can be much higher. These are for users who have a deeper understanding of DeFi and want to chase higher yields. So, how do you get started as a DeFi banker? Step 1. Set up a DeFi wallet. You'll need a self-custody wallet like MetaMask. This is where you'll hold your assets and connect to the platforms. Step 2. Acquire digital assets. Buy the assets you want to earn a yield on, like USDC or Ethereum, from an exchange and send them to your MetaMask wallet. If you're a beginner, I highly recommend starting with stablecoins to avoid price risk. Step 3. Choose your aggregator and vault. Go to the website of a reputable aggregator like Yearn or Beefy. Browse their vaults. They'll clearly show the asset, the current APY, and often a risk score. Step 4. Deposit and watch it grow. Connect your wallet, choose a vault, and deposit your assets. That's it. The platform's dashboard will show you your deposit and how it's growing over time. You are now earning passive, auto-compounding interest. Now, we have to talk about the risks because in DeFi, higher returns always mean higher risk. Smart contract risk. Your funds are controlled by code. If there's a bug in that code, your funds could be lost. This is why you have to stick with platforms that are well established and have undergone multiple security audits. Impermanent loss. This is a specific risk when you provide liquidity to trading pools, which can happen if token prices change a lot. Most stablecoin vaults avoid this, which is another reason they're great for beginners. Regulatory risk. The DeFi space is still new and governments are figuring out the rules. Policy changes could impact these platforms, but you can manage these risks. By spreading your investment across a few solid platforms, starting with stablecoin vaults, and never investing more than you're willing to lose, you can tap into one of the most powerful passive income machines ever created. So, there you have it. 3 under-the-radar digital assets that are generating serious passive income, far from the noise and chaos of mainstream crypto. Let's do a quick recap. First, we talked about rentable NFTs, where you become a digital landlord. You're not gambling on art, you're acquiring functional assets, like a gaming weapon, virtual real estate, or a membership pass, and earning steady rental income. Second, we explored the automated AI product. You build an AI employee to run a business for you, whether that's selling expert AI prompt packs, launching a simple AI-powered service, or creating a content empire. You build it once and sell it infinitely. And third, we dove into DeFi with automated yield aggregators. Using platforms like Yearn or Beefy, you deposit your assets and let smart vaults automatically hunt down the best interest rates and auto-compound your returns for you, 24/7. Now, I have a question for you. Which of these 3 assets are you most excited about? Is it becoming a digital landlord, building a business with an AI employee, or becoming your own automated bank? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and I'm curious to see what resonates with the Wealth Saga community. And if you want to keep discovering more of these wealth-building secrets, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you've hit that notification bell. We're just getting started and you don't want to miss what's next. Thanks for joining me on this journey beyond crypto. Now go out there and start building your digital empire.